This is the audio log to Prince of a Thousand Stars, parts 1 through 4. There was a time, 'twas eons ago, when all of infinity was obscure. The Creator grew tired and lonely, so she made a companion graceful and pure. Lucifer was born of the Creator's flesh, beautiful and flawless indeed. She served for eons while I was still fresh, molded from the mother's seed. But Lucifer began to thirst for power, and an army was soon amassed. Lucifer felt that it would be her hour, and that the mother's time had passed. I was among the greatest of wars, against the rebellious forces, smiting the rebels by the scores with celestial blades and horses. Lucifer was then banished forever, spared at the mother's command. Mother stated that she was never to set foot on celestial land. It seems like so long ago, but still I bear those scars. Over time my power did grow, as I'm now Prince of a Thousand Stars. It seems as though eternities have died since I have ruled this open sky. I have watched as worlds collide and universes multiply. But one world has caught my eye, one above all others. A world that continues to defy the logic of my sisters and brothers. The Creator granted life anew on a tiny blue little planet, wanting to show that her love reigns true to my siblings that take it for granted. These people were to be her greatest feat, since they would be beacons of love. The cycle of faith would be complete as they send their praises above. But humans have grown into their own and have abandoned the mother's ways. So now the Creator feels they must atone and has withdrawn her watchful gaze. She has lost her faith in mankind since they have lost their faith in her. Now they walk helpless and blind, forcing her wrath to incur. I beg for her mercy so that she may spare the humans and animals abound. So she gave them a warning, for she does care. And so most of the earth was drowned. Mother had become more withdrawn after the tragic and destructive flood. Though ages have passed, she has not moved on, still shedding those tears of blood. Years after the greatest of purges, mankind continued to war. They cannot resist their primitive urges and believe they're worth fighting for. But I have seen the better of man. I've seen their best and their worst. I hate to say, I was against the plan to create them at first. Yet I have grown fond of some, well, one of them I should say. I watched her dance, whistle and hum, but mostly I watch her pray. She pours her soul into her song and has slowly captured my heart. I've seen wonders all eternity long, but she is a work of art. I have witnessed untold devastation, I have seen the parting of the skies, but seemingly the beauty of all creation was woven into her eyes. Such a beauty I cannot ignore, a warm soul that is so free, a lowly creature, but one that I adore, yet our love can never be. We are forbidden to procreate and live with humans again, for the spawn of my kin would devastate and ravage the world of men. But I do visit her often, in the guise of a human male. With her my heart seems to soften and my skin feels so frail. I begin to love her so very much, so much that I am in pain. Her skin is all I yearn to touch, but still I must refrain. Is love worth going against the will of my darling mother? I am a servant of fate, but yet I still can show love for another. I bring myself to the mother's throne, her radiance so very bright. Only her grace and her grace alone can produce such a brilliant light. I kneel before you, the hallowed one, the creator and ruler of all. Please grant an audience with your son. I beg you to answer my call. I already know what you would request, but it is not something I can allow. Your love is forbidden at your mother's behest, at least the way you are now. But mother, what do you mean? I have served you faithful and well. I witnessed terrors few have seen and helped banish the legions to hell. What more must your child do so that you may grant me this? How can I prove myself to you? What more of me do you wish? I can see the fire burning inside, radiating from within. There is no need for you to hide a love so free of sin. This was my tireless aim, to inspire such adoration, and in your soul's undying flame rest the pinnacle of inspiration. But such a thing requires sacrifice. In the end you make the choice. Your wings and status are the price, as well as being deaf to my voice. I have twirled planets on my fingertips and have watched galaxies die, but all I want is to taste her lips without having to say goodbye. You can hear how my soul sings, so my choice of course is clear. For her I would sacrifice these wings, but your name I will still hold dear. It shall be done, you will become immortal from this moment on. Feel my warmth as your heart shall strum and embrace my love with each dawn. Maybe others will learn from your decision, for love is the ultimate goal. This is the heaven, the one I envision to impart upon every soul.